Like we always do at this time, Tuesday night, Ross and Risky, sports and the culture. We in here, man. What up, Ross?
What's good? What's going on?
I'm chilling, my brother. We're gonna have a good show tonight, man. We're gonna do a recap NFL preseason week one. Do you believe now, Ross? I tried to tell y'all, man. Y'all did not want to listen to me. Y'all was out there talking about people was getting set up and who was going to be ready to play and who wasn't going to be ready to play. I told y'all. I think all y'all, listen, I'm the only true fan of the Sanders family. I think everybody owes me an apology at this point, Ross.
Nah. This the reverse Uno, y'all.
Everybody owes me an apology, Ross.
So he looked like a fifth rounder out there, or did he look like a first rounder?
Before we get to that,
Thank you.
Before we get to that, can we at least admit that this was an opportunity, as I said it was going to be, and this wasn't a setup? He played. Let's go through some numbers. Let's go. We got his numbers up, don't we?
It's more that's come out since he played. They still got him listed as the fourth quarterback.
Yeah, but let's give him his call for what he did. Shedeur Sanders, if y'all didn't watch the game or if you're stuck under a rock, everybody been talking about it for the last 4 or 5 days. Started, went 14 of 23, 138 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Looked good. He had a couple of rushes, I think 3 or 4 rushes as well for about another 14, 15 yards, right?
Athleticism.
Yeah, man. So now look, I'm the one that told everybody that this game doesn't mean anything, whether he played extremely well or he threw well. He didn't look like Quinn Ewers, who I've been telling everybody for 3 years is some shit. But that's a side note. Whether he threw 4 interceptions or 4 touchdowns, I told y'all beforehand, this is a preseason game, and he would be fine. But y'all have now, the Negro community, y'all have now, Ross, man, woo. I done seen everybody that went and bought the jersey. They getting plane tickets.
They had it at the preseason
game. No. They didn't really believe. They didn't believe. They believe, they after that first preseason game, y'all believers now, though.
No, the way the Carolina stadium was taken over for Shedeur, I was like, this is amazing. You know, hey, we've seen a lot of times certain teams value making money over actually trying to win. I'm like, at worst, they need to go ahead and keep Shedeur around just because this is the first time we ever cared about the Browns and how long? Well, I would say when Odell first got traded, and it was the whole Odell Baker. That was the last time there was some hype around the Browns, you know. So just the buzz, us watching a preseason game with the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers, when would we ever have cared about them two teams? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. That'd be the worst game of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like Carolina versus Cleveland, you know. So it's like just the buzz that he brings. And then kind of, you know, what we've heard and the inconsistencies in the coaching reports. I mean, we see these videos where he's looking good. We get these reports where he's looking good. And then we hear the coaches say, okay, he's a 4th string, you know, and drop the depth chart. Got him at. So then getting that last minute start, you know, there was some skepticism, whatever it is. We was a little skeptical. You know, I didn't think. Okay, I say not that I didn't believe after I saw. After I saw them first 2 drives, I was like, it's the Browns, man. You know, and then okay, the kid muffed and it was actually ETN transferred from Florida to Georgia. So he's an op of mine. So ETN goes ahead and fumbles the kick. And then now, okay, Shedeur, go ahead and They gave you a little life. What'd he do? He throw his first touchdown. Look good. He come back, go on another drive. Look good. So I'm like, okay. You know, he does seem like he has a spark around him. It does. You know, some quarterbacks have that like when they're in, everybody just run a little harder. You know, everybody get open a little bit better. The team have a little bit more life. Like I'm a Gator fan. I saw it last year with when Mertz went out and we had Lagway. It was just like, okay, if you can have the team believe, they'll just play a little bit harder. So what I seen with Shedeur is just like the joy. The team is rooting for him and seeing. I like the video of him and Myles Garrett having that little interaction. It seemed like he just bringing a little life to Cleveland that we was hoping Deshaun maybe could have, but he never was able to. But like they just got a little spunk. Now, do I think that game is going to show us what he's going to do on Sundays? You know, in that division, Cleveland might win 2 games if Shedeur the starter or if he ain't the starter. But I was very encouraged with what I saw.
Well, my official statement.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Shout out my nigga Gucci. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shout out my
man. Listen, of course, all of y'all overreacted. Everybody overreacted. But this is what this has been consistent with what you call them with the prime sexuals. This has been very consistent with the prime sexuals out there. Everything.
Now you getting disrespectful.
Everything's an overreaction, right? Everybody calm down. Who really looked bad week 1 as a quarterback outside of the quarterback that played at Texas? He looked absolutely. He looked at Texas horrible. But other than him, who really looked horrible? Nobody.
There's some quarterbacks that ain't do too hot.
Stop.
My boy Anthony Richardson year 2.
Okay. I mean, how bad did how bad did Milroe? I don't think Milroe's gonna be good. He didn't look horrible. Jackson Dart didn't look horrible.
Jackson Hart looked really good.
Even the other boy, even though he threw a pick 6, but he also threw a 54-yard touchdown pass. The other, So no, I mean it's week 1 of the preseason. Everybody calm down a little bit. Can I interest you? So Shedeur, just to recap Shedeur's numbers. Shedeur, 14 of 23, 60% completion percentage, 138 yards, 6 yards average, 2 touchdowns, was sacked twice. Can I interest? And he was everybody was like, oh man, but he was a 5th round pick. Can I interest you in something, Ross? I'm just for a comparison. Since we're talking about, can I give you a guy who this year went not in the 5th round, but went undrafted? Nobody picked him up, Ross. He's an undrafted free agent who played week 1 for the New England Patriots. He went 9 for 12, 132 yards, 11-yard average, and a touchdown.
Who is that?
A gentleman by the name of Ben Woolridge, who went undrafted out of Fresno, out of Louisiana.
What, La Tech?
Nobody cares about that, right? Nobody, and I'm not saying nobody should. I'm just saying it's week 1. It's vanilla. Nobody saw him play and say, you know what? We got one. We're going to start him now. No. Anybody thinking or upset that Shedeur didn't, quote unquote, get moved up the depth chart off of that performance needs to relax. Now, with that being said, do I think that he's better than Dillon Gabriel? Yes. I don't think I don't think that's even saying that much.
But the fact that Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett both are listed ahead of him, and neither one of them are healthy enough to even go out there and play in the preseason game, that lets you know that, okay, so if they're not healthy enough to play, this kid, we just saw what he could do. We've seen all camp. It's been coming out. Okay, he had the best day. He had the best day. Like, how isn't he at least guaranteed a roster spot as the backup? Even third string.
You want to guarantee him a roster spot?
No, because right now he's still fight. Like, that's the thing. You said that game don't matter.
It don't.
If he would have went and threw 3 interceptions, they could have cut him. He's only a 5th rounder.
Well, listen, Tyler Huntley, who they just brought in a week ago.
Guaranteed. This camp is a tryout. He don't even have to make the roster.
I'm in agreement with you, but here's what I also put to you, though. Tyler Huntley, who they just brought in last week because all the other quarterbacks were hurt, he came in the game, went 6 for 8, 51 yards and a touchdown. Pretty good.
Tyler Huntley is a solidified backup. He's been.
I'm just simply saying he had the setup for Shedeur was that, oh, well, he ain't got no time. Well, Tyler Huntley got there a week ago. He don't even know what the hell they doing.
But Tyler Huntley has already solidified himself in the league as a backup. So
Agreed.
Even that goes to the point again. It's like, what are you doing with Shedeur? Because you bring Tyler Huntley is a number 2 quarterback for any team in the whole league. He's already proven himself. I mean, I remember Tyler Huntley with Miami had them in the playoffs with Baltimore. When Lamar went hurt in the playoffs. Like, Tyler Huntley has played playoff games. Tyler Huntley has made a Pro Bowl. Like, that's what people forgot. That joker made the Pro Bowl a couple years ago. So Tyler Huntley, you bringing in him, that just shows even more. You have no idea what you're doing because Tyler Huntley is a number 2. So what are you doing with Shedeur?
But they had to bring in Ross. They only have one healthy quarterback. So they had to bring in somebody to take in case he got hurt or doing something. They had to bring another quarterback.
So after the preseason, Cleveland's going to get rid of 2 quarterbacks, 2 out of their 5.
I don't know if you saw, but Deshaun Watson was on the sideline with the team.
So 6 quarterbacks they have.
Yeah, they got technically like 6 quarterbacks, right?
So that's what I'm saying. Realistically, you probably go into the season with 3.
Listen, let me have somebody clip this at the 12:30 mark. Clip this. I need for my Black community, my FBAs, my Negro community to brace for impact. There's a real possibility, Ross, that Shedeur Sanders gets cut before the start of the season.
That's what I'm saying. And if after watching him play, me personally, I'm just going ahead and tell you, I think that would be the best case scenario. Cut him, let him go to a better situation. Now,
but Ross, everybody had a chance to draft you. Are you saying that he put some tape out there now and they're going to think better of him? Okay.
Okay, let's say this. Would you like to see him as the backup in Miami? Behind Tua?
Where? In Miami?
Behind
Who's the current backup in Miami? I don't know who the current backup is.
I believe it's Scott. Who is it? Skylar Thompson? No, that was Pittsburgh.
Let me see who played. Oh, they got Zach Wilson. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, they got Quinn Ewers over there. Yeah, Quinn Ewers was Jesus Christ. Quinn Ewers was 5 of 18, 91 yards, and just looked bad.
So that's what I'm saying. Shedeur could go and play over both of them. Back up Tua. We know Tua ain't gonna last through the year. I would like to see Shedeur get to Miami. I think Cleveland is gonna mess around with him, I think he will be on another team. I think everybody buying them 12 jerseys, be ready to get your money back. Cleveland's gonna mess around. They're gonna be the Cleveland Browns, and he's gonna end up going to a better situation.
Damn, Miami only has 3 quarterbacks: Tua, Zach Wilson, and Quinn Ewers. So yeah, you might be onto something with that. Here comes the problem, though, Ross, with that squad. And this ain't hate. This is I'm just speaking objectively. I don't know if Shedeur has a big enough arm to get the ball to those guys because No, I agree. I'm just simply saying, like, if you bring him in that particular offense, those guys are trying to stretch the field. I don't know if he has a big enough arm to do what Tyreek and Waddle and those boys is trying to do because they trying to get vertical.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and that coach it's different with that. You know, I don't know how him and that coach would mesh either. It could be really good or it could be really bad with him and that coach. I don't think it's gonna be no in between with those two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if he really loves a guy like Tua, I don't really know how he'll, you know what I'm saying? But he does seem like he's kind of like he's a younger kind of upbeat, you know what I mean? So he could really mess with
Okay,
Shedeur.
this way we got to give Shedeur his credit though. Just watching him and watching him process. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's going too fast for him. You know, he's poised. We got to give him that. That's been some consistent. But he just has a knack for, like, you can tell he's like a real coach's son because he, like, his processing. So, like, I'm watching and I'm seeing it like, okay, we'll use Anthony Richardson. Like, shout out my boy, but we're gonna use you as the example.
Boy, why do you hate Anthony Richardson so much?
I love Anthony Richardson. He's from
Jesus, you be hating on that. Ant, you my man, Ant. God damn, I'm the Anthony Richardson guy on this show.
I love Anthony Richardson. Ant, you my
don't.
man.
You hate
but
Anthony Richardson.
We're just gonna use him as an example. Like,
I wouldn't use
times where you're like, okay, you didn't even process the play. You just had your mind made up. You was gonna throw it there regardless. You know, Shedeur, we got to give him the credit. Like, he knows his reads.
Right.
He play. Y'all didn't want to say he plays in a rhythm. He might hold the ball a little bit and try to extend sometimes, but with Shedeur, he plays his 1, 2, 3. Like, he knows the progression. And I think that's big. He knows how to, okay, I'm getting pressure from this side. Like, I got to hit this guy quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really see him make, like, bonehead mistakes where you're like, well, what the hell were you looking at? You know, like, very rarely do you get those. And that's, if you go look at them pick numbers, that's why he don't really throw 10, 12, 14 picks. Now, he might take a sack, but I love the way he, even in that game, like, you could just see, he almost looked.
Don't say nothing crazy, Ross.
Better than Bryce Young as far as just going through the progressions.
Let me
with Bryce Young.
Bryce Young, you from yourself now, Ross. Jesus.
Bryce Young, for years, he couldn't get the protections right. He couldn't get the right reads. You know, like, Shedeur is a quick learner. You could,
Ross. It was preseason week 1. It was no exotic blitzes to where he had to look for nothing or call out protections. It's week 1. It's super vanilla.
Okay.
Super vanilla. Ain't nothing going on out there.
Does he get to start next week?
Well, I don't know who's healthy, so I don't know who's going to play. So possibly, I don't know. I don't know who's going to be healthy on their roster. So maybe
they should start Dylan Gabriel next game, and let's see if it looked the same.
I mean, hey, listen. See, me, I'm different from all of y'all. Y'all are taking preseason and wanting teams to just listen. There is a scenario in which you look a certain way, and we just say, "Damn, you look like you don't even look competent," right? Like, I didn't think Quinn Ewers looked competent, but I didn't think he looked competent at Texas, right? So I wasn't surprised. Everybody else who I saw looked. I don't think Milroe, no disrespect, I don't think Milroe is going to be a good pro. Hell of a college player. I don't think his skill set is going to be a good pro. With that being said, I thought he looked competent, right? Like, he scrambled well, which is, we know, a big part of his game. He wasn't afraid. I thought at Bama, he wanted to show people so much that he could pass that he kind of got away from using his legs. In that first preseason game, he used his legs to his advantage. And he wasn't bad. He didn't get a lot of dropbacks. I think he was like 6 for 10, 7 for 11, something like that. You know, I don't think he threw a touchdown, no touchdowns, no picks. But, you know, he was decent. You talked about Jackson Dart, who, again, I don't think is going to be that good of a pro. But he looked, I mean, Jackson Dart, here goes a guy who, listen, I don't know who thinks Jackson Dart's going to be great. It's not me. But if you looked at that first preseason game, Ross, we got to be fair and say Jackson Dart in that game, he was 12 for 19, 154 yards, 8-yard average, and a touchdown. No sacks, no picks.
What do you have against Jackson Dart?
Say that again.
What do you have against Jackson Dart? Why you don't like him?
I just don't think that. No, I just don't think that this is a strong quarterback class. I don't think any of these quarterbacks. The only one I think who has a chance to be good is my man down in Tennessee, Cam Ward. I don't think that this particular class. Look at this class of quarterbacks, Ross. Come on, man. It's not a good. Come on, you got to keep it a buck. This ain't a good class of quarterbacks this year.
I think it's some diamonds in the rough, though.
Like who? Outside of Shedeur, give me somebody.
I think Jackson Dart's gonna be a starter.
How the hell is he a diamond in the rough? He's a first-round pick.
But I think he's gonna end up being a starter.
Of course, I hope he is. He's a first-round pick, Ross. Come on.
Russ got the starting job. I think Jackson Dart gonna beat him out.
I mean, it's his job moving. At some point, it's his job no matter what. We all know that. We all know that this is Jackson Dart's job. Russ knows that. You know what I'm saying? That this is, I mean, you take a quarterback in the first round, he's going to be the starter. Maybe not this year, but at some point he's going to start. Mm-hmm. Right? So I don't think that's too crazy, but really, if you look at all 4 quarterbacks played for the Giants, right? This is what I'm saying when I'm saying like everybody got to kind of calm down and not go too crazy on preseason. All 4 quarterbacks played for the Giants, right? Russ started the game, 6 for 7, 28 yards. Nothing too crazy, right? Jameis came in after him, 7 for 11, 62 yards and a touchdown, right? Again, nothing too crazy. Tommy DeVito played, 10 for 14, 73 yards and a touchdown. Again, nothing super crazy. And then Jackson Dart played, 12 for 19, 154 and a touchdown. So, like, all the quarterbacks for the Giants played well. Like, nobody played bad. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's super vanilla out there. Do you think DeVito can really play like that? Is that somebody that you would want on your team as even a backup? Stop. Would you want him on? You a Ravens fan. Would you want him as your backup?
No.
Come on. How about, you didn't bring your Ravens up when you were talking about Shedeur being a backup?
Nah.
Okay, so you don't believe. See? You don't believe.
Nah, not for us.
Yeah, see, so you want to put him off on somebody else, but on your team, you don't believe.
Not for us. Nah, we ain't using no backup this year. Hey, we ain't even gonna talk coming in this year. We just gonna smack heads.
Man, y'all ain't finna do nothing. Y'all got to come down to Kansas City at some point. We ain't worried about nothing.
Who was y'all quarterback?
Who? What are you talking about?
KC, Gardner Minshew.
Quality backup.
Gardner Minshew.
It's a quality backup.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, I'm looking. So
and shout out to Mahomes for playing preseason. See, we got a handful. How many Super Bowls we got? 2, 3? How many Super Bowls Patrick Mahomes got already? 2? I don't know. I lose count. He got so many.
I think he got 3.
Yeah, I lose count. Yeah, he got 3. I lose count. But he still played preseason games. What about over there in Baltimore?
Nah. 2-time.
Oh, y'all don't. Oh, damn. So you don't play preseason? You ain't got no Super Bowls, but you don't play preseason? It's crazy.
2-time MVP.
0 Super Bowl appearances.
We talking about one position, quarterback, 2-time MVP.
Yeah, and he has 0 Super Bowl appearances.
What does that guy do with playing in the preseason?
My guy has 3 Super Bowl wins and 5 Super Bowl appearances, and he's playing preseason.
That don't matter.
Okay.
Your guy's been a little rusty. Your guy's been a little rusty.
I'm just simply saying maybe that's why I got. What do you mean he looked rough? He was in the Super Bowl this last year. What are you talking about?
Did Mahomes have a down year last year?
His team lost 1 game, Ross.
I said, did Mahomes have a down year? Not the Chiefs. Did Mahomes?
I think his team was playing so well. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want him to try to do?
Okay, we go for basketball guys. You can make it to the finals and have team success and say individually somebody had a down year.
Let me give you an example. Let's say with we got new Luka, right? In shape Luka in LA. So let's say LeBron next year is averaging, I don't know, let's say he's averaging 17 points a game. But they win 60 games and make the finals. Am I gonna be like, man, LeBron? No.
But he's shooting 30% from three.
That's fine, but they won 60 plus games. Luka's balling, and they make the final. Like, I don't need you to try to do two. I don't need you to try to say, "Oh, let me get on track." No. We're playing.
You're always telling me Clay's been having down years for the last 4 years.
Because he has been. The man tore his Achilles and his goddamn knee. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, the man got a bunch of injuries. Ross, he was. Let me go. We're going to get back to football, but let me say this one more time for everybody that don't be listening to me when it comes to Klay. I love Klay Thompson. Not as much as Megan Thee Stallion, but I love Klay Thompson. Right?
Shout out to the H.
I love Klay Thompson, right? But we got to remember who Klay Thompson was in his prime. In Klay Thompson's prime, the three best two-way players in basketball, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Klay Thompson. Those were the three best two-way players in basketball for like a 5-year stretch.
Right.
He's nowhere near that guy no more. That's what I did. So,
neither three of them.
Kawhi's the closest. He just don't play enough.
Okay.
Paul George he's just kind of he's on the downside of his career. He's podcast. We can't even call him Paul George no more. He's podcast people.
So I got Mahomes. So his first year he's 50-12. His second year he's 26-5. Now this is touchdowns to interceptions. His third year he's 38-6. Fourth year 37-13. Fifth year, 41-12. The last 2 years, 27-14, 26-11. The yards have dropped off. He was throwing damn near 5,000 a year. The last 2 years, he's damn near 4,000. Last year, he's 39-28. So you have to acknowledge, even in the passer rating, his average over his whole career is 102. He was up to 105, 110, 113. Now he's down to 92, 93 the last 2 years. We have to acknowledge that there has been a little decline. Now, we can blame it on the lack of receivers. We can blame it on some of the moves they made. But for you to just say, we made it, sooner or later, last year you were saying we're the defending champs. Now you come back saying we made it. Sooner or later, that shit can end real soon now. I love Mahomes.
See, that's a real sneaky thing you did.
26-13.
You
ain't goatish. We already want to name him the baby goat.
Ain't nothing baby about this goat. Pause.
We fell in love with the 50-12.
We finna get back to Shedeur. But you being disrespectful right now, Ross. You being you being slide this with the this. You tried to slide in the receiver thing like it was no big deal. As if this man has had a number one receiver for the last 3. He ain't had a number one receiver in 3 years. He didn't
have a number one receiver last year and he won MVP. And y'all was
okay. No. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. In your opinion, should he have won MVP?
I think Lamar should have.
Okay, so there we go. So don't talk to me about Josh Allen. You don't even think he should have won MVP.
Josh Allen did better than 26-11.
First of all, let's just for the record, just so we.
It's just like Tom Brady at the end of his career. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Tom Brady at the end of his career, even when he was in New England, they were making, even in Tampa. They were making runs. Even that last ring he won in Tampa, they were making runs, but you could tell, okay, there is a decline there. We can't just say just because the team made it.
So you're thinking
there is a decline with Patrick Mahomes.
There is no.
Yeah.
Had you given Patrick Mahomes the weapons that Brady had when he went to Tampa, Mahomes would have put up way better numbers. Stop this stuff.
Okay,
Stop this. He had Brady had weapons in Tampa.
Kansas City. We got to be real. They've had to, just like other teams, they've had to make decisions on keeping guys, getting rid of guys. It seemed like for about 3 years that they were making the right move every time. What I'm saying is,
Ross, they were in the, hold on, they were in the Super Bowl last season, Ross. What are we talking about?
And what happened? And what happened in the Super Bowl?
Ross, they lost. I mean, that's so. Hold on, so
was that one of the worst Super Bowls we've seen in recent history? When last time we saw a worse Super Bowl? The Rams in New England was 13-3.
No. We can no. You ain't gotta go back that far. You can go to the Broncos. The Broncos and with Peyton Manning them got blown out.
So that's 10 years ago.
But okay, I'm just simply saying.
So there is a decline.
It's it's not a deep. They just lost the Super Bowl, Ross. It wasn't no deep. They lost the Super Bowl. Hold on. So you can't lose it. So because you lost, first of all, again, can just for the people, because I don't know what Ross, I don't know how we got to we're finna try to shit on my Chiefs. This is crazy work. How many games did the Chiefs win last year, Ross?
Bro, we watched the games, Roy.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Games. How many games did they win? They won a lot of one-possession games.
I don't care about how many possessions. I'm asking you, Ross. They went. I know the record technically was 15-2, but they didn't play their guys. They really lost one game all season, Ross. We can't sit back and say it's a major. Listen, if we're gonna say that the reason, if I'm a betting man, right, and you're telling me that team that lost one game all year, that the position or the player that we need to step up is Patrick Mahomes and we're going to win the Super Bowl, then I'm fine because I got all trust and confidence in Patrick Mahomes.
You twisting what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying. You say it's a decline in Mahomes. It's no decline.
There is, Roy.
No.
He went from throwing 5,000 a year to 3,900.
Now tell the people who he had at receiver, Tyreek Hill. Stop this stuff, Ross. Come on, man.
Even the first year after Tyreek left, it wasn't like this last year.
Yeah, because Kelsey was younger. Now Kelsey is every day we think Kelsey's gonna retire. Kelsey probably is. This is probably his last year. We thought it was his last year. I
got y'all schedule pulled up. You beat Cincinnati. Okay.
Hold on. Before you get to the schedule, Patrick Mahomes, ladies and gentlemen, is 29 years old. Ross is making it seem like Patrick Mahomes is 39. The man's 29 years old. Come on, Ross. He's 29 years old. He's played in 5 Super Bowls. He's won 3.
Amazing.
Yeah, and you're talking about like it's a decline. Like relax.
No, you sitting here acting like he's above playing in the preseason. Yeah, he needed to
go.
No,
I'm not. No, I'm telling you he's playing. I'm telling you he's playing. Lamar's not playing preseason. I'm telling you a guy who's 29 with 5 Super Bowl appearances is playing in the preseason. And Lamar,
but he looked rusty. The last couple times we seen him, it wasn't too hot.
Well, the last time, we've never seen Lamar in the Super Bowl, so I don't know how he's gonna look in the Super Bowl. We ain't never seen him there.
I'm looking.
We ain't never seen Lamar in the Super Bowl.
Ain't on the wall for Kansas City. They're gonna take a major step back this year. That division's a lot better.
Cap. No, it's not. Cap. That's cap.
Baltimore by a touchdown, could likely toe out. You beat Cincinnati by 1 point. You beat the Falcons by 1 possession on the bad call.
You naming a bunch of teams we're not playing this year. Go ahead, keep going.
You beat the Bucks in overtime. You scored 16 against Denver, beat them 16-14. You beat Carolina 30-27. You beat the Raiders 19-17. The Chargers 19-17. Come on, bro. You're not gonna make a living off that right there. And it's over with because all that benefit of the doubt. We the champs. The referee's gonna call it in our way. Oh, you got to beat the champs and you can't leave it up to the refs. Well, the Eagles won last year, so now y'all even with everybody else. You just
no, we not.
The Kansas City Chiefs again.
No, we not.
Yes,
we're
you
not
are.
Even with nobody else. No, we not.
Yes, you are.
We not.
It's
Patrick
over.
Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is still a 3-time Super Bowl champion in his prime.
His prime's slowly closing.
Nah, Ross, stop this stuff. He's 29. He got his window for his prime is, especially in this NFL, is at least
for next year. What you expect? 4,000?
I just expect him to be. I just expect him to be the GOAT. I expect him to be the GOAT. See, no. Time out. Because what we hold on. Let me slow you down. What we never did for Brady was say, "Oh, well, how many yards you gonna have?" Nobody ever said that. That was never a thing for Brady. For Brady, it was always Super Bowls. That was it. It was never about how many yards, how many touchdowns. It was Super Bowls. That was it. What he got measured by. So don't try to talk to me now about.
I don't believe that about Mahomes, because that's why we love Mahomes. It's because we fell in love with him because he threw 50 touchdowns his first year.
Yes, with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's no longer on this roster. Now look, we got a baby Tyreek Hill over here though. Don't get it fucked up.
Who?
We got a. What do you mean who?
Who?
What do you mean who? That boy that went to that great college over in Austin, Texas. What are you talking about? Who?
Oh, over there pulling gun on people.
Well, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Over there pulling all y'all receivers in jail, bro. Stop it. Yeah, y'all don't have no receivers. Y'all can't keep them out of jail. maybe Mahomes need to do a better job. His brother and his daddy. y'all are a shit show. Stop it.
Hey, you a hater, bro. You getting personal on these people, man. Come on, Lord.
Xavier Worthy. Then you got my boy Rashid Rice from Dallas over there leaving cars on the side of the interstate, and you know y'all are a bunch of nutcases.
I didn't realize you was this big of a hater, bro. I didn't. Golly, man. This is amazing.
Juju coming back, so let's see how Juju.
That's not even a positive, to be honest with you. That's a negative. That's a negative. Juju was supposed to be so good when he came out, and he just never turned that corner, man.
He was slow, man.
Yeah, he never turned that corner. Here's what I'm gonna tell you though, man. I wonder why Colorado wasn't that good, because I watched some of their receivers this preseason. I saw Wester get to the house. Baltimore. I saw Jimmy Horn Jr. look good. Now that boy down in Duval, okay. All right, y'all got him playing, boy. That boy down in Duval.
What you think?
I think he need to focus. That's what I think. But again, I'm not making too much of a first round game. I'm skeptical anyway with the whole Travis Hunter experiment. I'm just skeptical. He gonna have to make me a believer.
What did he look better at to you?
Nothing. I thought he was mid at both. You know what's funny? I almost called you because one of the first passes he caught, they threw a screen to him, and I said, Jesus, this is the wrong thing to do.
I told you too.
Shout out to Coach LB. But yeah, I said, why they throwing? And look, he got nowhere on that motherfucker. Nowhere.
He did a little spin. He
got 3 yards. We talking about he did a spin.
He had 2 catches for 8 yards, bro. Stop it.
Okay, I'm not gonna judge him off of that, but here's what I will say though: that kid from Arizona, that went in the first round, that receiver playing for I think Carolina,
McMillan.
Yeah, he looked all right. He looked all right. You did.
I think with Travis Hunter, that was a bad missed tackle. But
now that was some bad tape he put out there on that missed tackle.
Yeah, that was a bad missed tackle. I think that was the low light of the day. But like you said, it was honestly a rough day for majority of the rookies. I think that's why the ones who did have good days, why it stood out so much, is I think it just was, it was a little rough day for first day of football. But I do love, to your point, we used to see the main guys like week 4 of the preseason. I love how, they just throwing them out there like they tired of this slow start and letting guys get in a rhythm game week 1, week 2. Nah, play the preseason, even if it's for a drive or two. Like, go ahead, knock some of this dust off. So to your point about Lamar, Lamar is gonna be Lamar. So I'm not too worried. He'll play. Thing with Lamar, you gotta sit him down. Like, we all know Lamar want to play. That's a coaching move. Them not doing that.
But okay. So this is my whole point.
Lamar's not one of them niggas where he too good to go play. He want to play. They have to tone him down.
You took me down to Mahomes' rabbit hole, but all of a sudden, if you look at Mahomes, he played like 2 possessions. Like 1 possession. He was 1 for 1 for like 2 yards. Like, he didn't, like, they didn't leave him in there. You know what I'm saying? He came in through one little dump off. It was just the whole thing of, we want you to get dressed. We want you to go through warm-ups. We want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that whole, it's something to be said about getting yourself ready and prepared to start a game. We know how that process is. You know what I'm saying? Of, okay, I got to get suited up. I got to get my treatment, get taped. Like, we want you, like, game ready. Like, yeah, we're not going to let you play like a whole lot, but we want you to get that. Yeah, because there's something to be said about that versus, like you said, we waiting until week 1 until we get that going. And now you getting that. Now, with that being said, I do agree with you. I think I give Lamar a hard time, but I think Lamar Jackson has cracked the code on the NFL in terms of playing quarterback in a way maybe I haven't ever seen before, because it seems he's the first quarterback where it's kind of like a basketball player, like a great basketball player, like a Jordan, a Kobe, a Shaq, a LeBron, to where, like, every year, if you want to, you can give them the MVP, right? It's like almost to the point to where, like, his numbers are so good, he can get the MVP every single season. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan got to a point to where it was like, you can really give it to him whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, we ain't gonna give it to him every time. Let's give Karl Malone one. Let's give Barkley one. You know what I'm saying?
I think the last guy like that in the NFL was Aaron Rodgers for them stretches. When
Let me talk to Ronnie real quick. Ronnie says Shedeur deserves the position. Now, okay, Ronnie, if you're saying he deserves the position, Ronnie, here's my question for you. Let me tell you, for everybody who wants Shedeur to start right now, I think that you would be doing Shedeur a disservice, because the start of their schedule is so difficult. You should not want Shedeur to start until after the bye week. The Browns have a bye week, week 9. Can I give you the start of their year, Ross? I don't know if you've seen their schedule. Let me give you their schedule.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, let me give you. This is their schedule to start the season. They got the Bengals at home. Then they go to Baltimore. They got Green Bay at home. Then they go to Detroit. They got Minnesota. Then they go to Pittsburgh. They got Miami at home. Then they go to New England. That New England game is a winnable game. I think the Miami game is a winnable game. I think those first 6 are all losses, however. I think they lose to Cincinnati, Baltimore, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, and Pittsburgh. Because they're playing it. If they would have been playing Pittsburgh, maybe in Cleveland, I might give them a chance. But I think at Pittsburgh, they lose. And Ross, all 6 of those first 6 teams all think they can make a Super Bowl. That's the other thing. Cincy, Baltimore, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. They all think they can make the Super Bowl next year.
I think Cincy week 1, they could have a chance, depending on,
Stop. They don't have a chance, Ross.
I think it gets. You don't think they have a chance Cincy week 1?
Fuck no. Cincy played their guy. Bro, hold on. You do know Cincy played their guys week 1. Speaking of, like, who was playing, Cincy played their guys week 1 preseason, Ross. That's
Joe Burrow, I saw.
Yes, Joe Burrow. Let me just for everybody who didn't catch the game, Cincy played their guys week 1. Joe Burrow played week 1 of preseason. You dig?
Can Cincy get a stop though?
Joe Burrow, week 1 of preseason, 9 of 10, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns.
But can Cincy get a stop?
Against Cleveland, yes, sir. Hell yeah. Against Cleveland, Ross, yes, they can get a stop. Not against other teams, but against Cleveland, yes.
You talking about Joe Burrow 9 of 10, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. The quarterback for the Eagles, Tyler McKee, or whatever his name is, 20 of 25, 252 yards, 2 touchdowns.
So maybe he should be first string over Jalen Hurts then.
No, I'm saying
Okay,
Cincinnati
that's
can't
what y'all
stop.
saying about Shedeur.
Cincinnati can't stop nothing.
Well, we don't even know who was playing on defense. I'm just simply saying like their offensive guys play. I'm just simply saying like that offense is in a rhythm. So they're gonna get blown out week 1, no matter who it is. No matter what they do at quarterback. They're gonna get blown out by Cincinnati at home week 1. They're gonna get blown out, Ross. Stop. Come on, man. So that's a blowout week 1 against. Then they go, Ross. Then they go to your hood. Then they go to Baltimore week 2.
Yeah, that's an ass whoop.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want Shedeur playing those first. You don't want Shedeur playing. Ross, would you want to start Shedeur's career off with Cincinnati, Baltimore, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh? Come on, fam.
Nah.
That's not the welcome to the NFL that you want.
Yeah,
especially when you don't have like a dynamic offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not what you would like to see. Like I'm saying is after the bye week, you get the Jets first. Now you do get Baltimore at home that in that second game, but after that you get the Raiders, San Francisco, Tennessee, Chicago. Like those are winnable games. Those are some winnable games, but like that, those first 6 is crazy, bro.
Yeah, and that's a tough division. So you just for Shedeur, it's just not gonna be. That's why I'm rooting for him to get out of there. I would love to see
him getting cut. Might be a good thing because that division is not for the weak at heart.
Well, and it's just Cleveland has no hope in that division.
That's what I'm saying. So like if he stays. Let's say they keep him and cut Kenny Pickett. That's not a good look for Shedeur. Because look, at some point, to your point you was making, Ross, what if Cleveland says, well, shit, we don't think Kenny Pickett that good anyway. We don't want to cut Gabriel because we spent the 3rd round pick on him. We'll keep Gabriel, we'll keep Shedeur because he's selling a bunch of jerseys. We making money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to be bad. They're going to be bad no matter what. If I'm the owner and I'm gonna be bad no matter what, at least let me make a couple extra M's.
And that's to my point earlier, that's what I was trying to. I mean, think about it. We're talking about the Cleveland Browns versus the Carolina Panthers. We've never cared about that matchup ever.
We still don't, by the way. We still don't. We don't. No one cares about that. Y'all love the Sanders family, fam. Come on, Ross. You know what this is.
How did Shiloh do?
How you think he did, Ross?
Same as me and you. He did the same as me and you. He watched the game just like me and you.
How you think Shiloh did? No disrespect, shout out to Shiloh. I think Shiloh's a good kid, man. I think Shiloh, out of all the Sanders boys, I think Shiloh is the motherfucker that I would kick it with at the bar and like chop it up some game and like have a drink and like have a good time with. Pause. I think Shedeur wouldn't even drink at the bar. Shedeur would be like, we ain't got no sections in here. Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then the other brother, that nigga always want to have a camera everywhere. I ain't got time for all that shit. So, yeah, I mean, you know.
Hold on. He had a good debut.
All right. He's the fourth string safety, whatever that means for a good debut.
I'm looking right now and saying he made his presence known.
Listen, I think you know what I said. I think Shedeur can be a good special teams player, bro. I would love. Listen, I think I think Shiloh's a high character guy. I would bring him in. I think he can be a good special teams captain for your team. And he's gonna sell some jerseys. You can sell a bunch of you can sell a bunch of Sanders 21 jerseys.
Hold on. So Shiloh started at safety in the second half, and he registered the only QB hit. He went untouched on the blitz, and he hit the quarterback good. They say he made a strong impression. They say he called Dion after the game, and Dion declined. Shiloh was trying to give him his jersey, and Dion said he didn't want it. And Shiloh said, like, he's a Hall of Famer. He expects 30 times more. I got to give it to my mom. He said, I got to get like 3 picks or something to give it to dad. So Dion say, I don't want that jersey. You done recorded 1 tackle. Dion cold, man. Dion say, you got 1 tackle, you try and give me the jersey.
That is fucked up.
Hey, Dion is green.
I don't want that 1 tackle ass jersey. Get that shit out of here.
You gotta do more than that, bro. I need 3 picks or something.
Oh man, I had a nigga when I was in college. It used to be a dude. He was on our football team, but he was a baller. He was a hooper though. He used to talk to us before every game. He used to come to me and my homeboy and tell us what he needed. He used to have this. I don't know what he was from Cali. He was a Cali dude. Yep, he was an LA dude, and he had this thing per lace up. That was his whole thing, per lace up. He's always talking about everything he said was per lace up. Hey, Roy.
Lace up.
Hey, Roy. Real talk. Here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need 15, 5, and like 6 per lace up. He'd be like, per lace up. That's what I'm gonna need from you. Per lace up. Shout out to him. What's my dude day? What's my dude?
That right there mean every time you going and tighten them shoes up. Yeah, that's what I need.
Per lace up is what I need. What was my dude? L. Holmes. Shout out to my dude. If you out there and you come across this, my dude Lamar Holmes out of Cali. Shout out to my dude L. Holmes. One of the wildest dudes I knew. L. Holmes was so crazy. I'm gonna put your business out there because he might not see this. The chances of L. Holmes seeing this is slim. L. Holmes so wild. L. Holmes got a L. Holmes a wild boy, Ross. L. Holmes so wild. He got a dyke pregnant just because he wanted to see if he could smash. Ended up getting a wild dude, bro. Ended up getting a wild boy, man. Shout out my dude.
He like Kodak. I don't see the confusion. You feel me? What my boy Kodak say?
Man, he was a wild boy. He was a Cali dude. Wow, nigga, man. Shout out to him. He was the first one that got me on that per lace up talk. He was the first one that had me on that. So yeah, I'm with Dion. Per lace up, Shiloh. We gonna need more than that, homie. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna do it. That 1 QB pressure ain't gonna get it.
Shout out Shiloh, though. Shout out Shiloh. I was pretty impressed with the rookie with the Giants.
Seemed like D lineman.
Yeah, seemed like he's good as advertised.
Yeah, he was jumping off the ball. Yeah, he looked nice.
How did Genty look with Vegas?
He didn't get really a lot of carries. They didn't do a lot. I mean, he didn't, he's one of those backs. He won't, you got to kind of give him carries throughout the game. I think he'll look better when he's in there with Geno. I'm not saying Geno's a world beater, but I'm just saying he'll look better.
Shout out Geno, man. I'm growing to love Geno.
Geno's just too old though now at this point though.
But we just seen that clip come out where Geno had Young Miami back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Geno say, he ain't new to this. He true to this. But
this is real.
Did you see my boy Geno flicking off the crowd? And did you hear Pete Carroll?
Double barrels too. Double barrels.
Did you hear Pete Carroll come and vouch for my boy? Man. I gotta say, I'm a fan of Pete Carroll, man. That joker's
I've always been a fan of Pete Carroll. I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro. He's like 80 years old.
Yeah, he looks. His white genes are really good because he looked younger than all these coaches.
I seen clips of him throwing the football. He out there playing.
He trying to wrestle dudes.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, look, Genty got 3 carries. So, they ain't even really, you know what I'm saying? He got 3 carries for -1 yard. You know what I mean? So he ain't really, they ain't really, it was what it was. Was what it was. I wanted to see my boy Scatterboo. I think he injured right now. Yeah, he ain't play. He was hurt. Shout out to my boy Scatterboo. I can't wait till Scatterboo. Boy, that's the jersey. I'm gonna give me a Scatterboo jersey.
You're not a Scatterboo fan. Oh, after what he did against Texas, huh?
Yeah, he showed me his worth. He played against one of the best teams in the history of college football. And did his thing. Shout out to Scat. I'm not mad at Scat. So yeah, I can't wait to see Scatterboo play. But yeah, Travis down in Duval, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting work in progress on what they do with him, how they integrate him, how they use him. I think personally, Ross, they need some better offensive and defensive minds in the building. No disrespect to their coaching staff right now, but I just think that, like, if you're gonna have him as a talent, you have to we all talk about Andy Reid, and Andy Reid's strength is, right, as an offensive play caller, he finds ways to get his guys the ball. He's gonna find a way to get Xavier Worthy involved in these games some kind of way, right? Like, he's our playmaker. How do we get him involved in the game? Like, you're going to have to bring in somebody that's going to say, okay, if we think Travis is going to be our playmaker, how do we get him the ball in space? How do we get him involved in these games? I think that's going to be a challenge right now, not only with the offense, but with the quarterback, because the quarterback is trying to prove himself as well, because he might be on his way out. So he got to prove that you know what I mean? So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I went down a rabbit hole recently with Duval County. I don't know how I did this on YouTube, but what's the dance they be doing at that whoop shit? That's Duval, right?
Yeah, what you know about that?
Yeah, that's Duval. Yeah, that's Duval.
Yeah, they was going crazy.
Yeah, that's the boys in Duval with that whoop. Yeah. Yeah, they out there in Duval. I came to the conclusion that you Florida niggas, Ross, some freaky niggas. Y'all some 69 guys out there. Literally, y'all got a group from Jacksonville called themselves the 69 boys.
They're legends too, huh?
Yeah, super legends.
Same as about the 69 boys.
Nigga, the goddamn. Matter of fact, at the end of their at the end of their hit, what they saying? They talking about doing the whoop, nigga. At the end of their hit.
Yeah.
Five, you know what I'm saying? I feel a whoop coming on. Whoop coming on. Hey, 5. Yeah, they introduced the shit to me. But yeah, y'all listen, all the dudes from Miami, Trick said he from the Eat a Booty gang. That's what Trick Daddy said. Y'all gotta talk to him about that. Not me. Talk to Trick. He said he from the Eat a Booty gang. Y'all got a group called the 69 Boys. Y'all got Plies. This nigga, he talk crazy in songs about what he gonna do. Yeah, man, y'all got a crazy.
But every part of Florida is different, though. That's what's really so crazy. So Jacksonville, they whoop. Tampa, juke, and then Miami, they stick. So it's all different. It's kind of like how y'all. So in Texas, y'all got the South Side.
That's Houston shit. Yeah, that's Houston.
And then Dallas is how they beat King stuff. What's that?
They got that D-Town boogie. Yeah.
Yeah, like so in Florida, we had like the classic where it'd be like FAMU versus Bethune-Cookman, and if you ever go out there, you'll see really the different parts of Florida, and you see how like Duval. They really don't kick it with Miami too much all the time. So you have Duval and then Duval, and that's their whole thing. And then they get in their little dance battles. Then you got Miami, and Miami do juking and sticking, and Miami they do like the Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Like Florida is really.
So where is what you
dancing? Like it's really some dancing shit for real though.
What's the shit where Jacoby Jones and CJ was doing. Where they from with the with that shit? What was that? You know, that was their little celebration they used to do. Jacoby Jones and yeah, that little shit. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that was something they kind of made up. That was almost like kind of New Orleans a little bit. Like they had kind of took that from New Orleans. Like
I ain't know where that was like some
okay, you remember Teddy Bridgewater had started the little motorbike.
Yeah.
That's some like Miami Opelika, some Miami Northwestern stuff. Like you got you know, it's crazy. Cause even like I tell y'all, even like Kane Wayne with it. That's Tampa.
Kane Wayne with it.
That's Tampa. That's an old school Tampa dance. Yeah. Kane Wayne with it. People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Uncle Luke and them down south. We got that Captain coming. Captain, you know they gonna go crazy when that start going. You know,
super crazy.
They go crazy. You know, you talk about you gonna see niggas start twerking. You know what I'm saying? It's for real though. You see, you be like, whoa, for real. And the crazy thing is, though, it be the nigga with the goals, with the whips.
They gonna be twerking.
They then start popping. You be like, oh.
Hey.
Nigga out on bail, out here twerking.
He said he out on bail. But yeah, no, that Duval whoop shit is like, I didn't realize like how like you were saying like the Houston like the South Side shit, like that whoop is like that's they shit for real in Duval.
Yeah. It's a song that set it off to the left, dog. Set it off to the right. That's some old skate ring type shit.
Gotcha. Okay. See, I never knew. I ain't like I know that song, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So 69 Boys. That's Tootsie Roll, right?
Yeah, that's Tootsie Roll. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Jacksonville. Yeah. See, it's funny you say that because I would love if I was just maybe like 10 years older and really been able to experience the 90s and see like. You know, we took all that stuff up to Freaknik and all, you know.
That's a fact. No, I seen niggas up at the Kappa Beach party down in Galveston down there. I started going to Kappa in 99. I was in Kappa in 99, 2000, and I literally saw Uncle Luke in a what's they call the van? The PVC, whatever the fuck them goddamn vans. They had the van was like a damn with the stairs on the back. But anyway, like Luke had the girls in the fucking vans and like, yeah, it was going like when Luke pulled up, he was like, they would like drive a block and then they would stop. He would throw the music on, the girls would pop up the van and it was going down. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Come on, ride that train. Like that's
all that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, ride that train is crazy. When I was a kid, where they, you know, in school where they ask your favorite song, I got a paper where I wrote "Come on, ride that train," not even knowing what that was. Like, think about it. That's crazy.
That's funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, that shit was really. Listen, when I was in again. I'm an old head, so I was in high. I was a freshman in high school. Like I said, I told these niggas at the gym the other day. They were like, "Damn!" They hit me with the Kevin Hart. I was like, "Nigga," I was like, "Dude, I was in high school in '97." They were like, "Damn, nigga!" Like, yeah, I was a freshman in high school '97. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was like, that's high school for me. You know what I'm saying? So all that bass music when all that was dropping. All that was down there in the 8. So yeah, I'm with you. All that.
So I like when we get into culture and the music and stuff. Okay, so Texas, give me like what the same way you asked me kind of about Florida. Like I would say Florida, like we always gonna value like I say, Kaya. She's somebody where it don't matter how old you are, even the young kids now, they gonna know Kane Wayne. They gonna know don't trust no nigga. No, they Trick Daddy. He always gonna get his love. Take it to the house. Is always gonna be one of them Florida ones. The kids know Let's Go. You know, everybody know Cap D coming. Cap D coming. Everybody know, come on ride that train. You know, up there in Jacksonville, you're gonna get, like I said, you're gonna get the Woo. You know, we got a couple ends in between. What would you say of something like the Texas movement? I like that South Side. When I first went out in Texas and I seen how the whole place kind of South Side.
Yeah.
That shit kind of hard. But I'm gonna tell you the one in Texas that I love.
Go ahead.
Y'all give my boy love. And I always, when I was a kid, I didn't even realize what I was thinking. And it was really I love that wanna be a baller.
Oh yeah, Lil Troy, yeah.
Y'all give my boy his flowers. Y'all definitely do.
Yeah. No. That's hard.
What would you say some of the Texas anthems?
So the Texas stuff it's funny. I'm gonna be a bit biased because I'm from Houston, and like really the Texas shit, like the Texas classics, is all from Houston. No disrespect, if you know, you know. No disrespect to Mr. Lucci and Mr. Pookie up in Dallas Fort Worth. They some old school DFW dudes. Yeah, they had their own little stuff up there. They had a dude named Twisted Black up in Fort Worth that kind of put it down. But really, all the shit is from Houston, if we being real. Because that's where you get the ghetto. Yeah, that's where, because like that's the ghetto. The Ghetto Boys is like Texas, right? Like they like, if we be the Ghetto Boys, I'm trying to think where I put them. Like they was like the first like Southern group to be like really respected was the Ghetto Boys.
And I know they get they love like me. Yeah, I'm a little late on them. Like I love Scarface. I love Scarface. Ghetto Boys got a song G Code, Scarface, G Code.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite songs ever. As a kid, I was talking about we don't talk to police. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit. I love Mind Playing Tricks. Kodak made the transport.
Right.
Florida, we kind of took that from y'all. Shout out to y'all. But like, okay, so what are like give me some hits from the Ghetto? Mind Playing Tricks, what up?
I mean, the Ghetto Boys, they whole thing. So they had like Mind Playing Tricks took them like somewhere else. But like the Scarface had his own shit. Willie D had some hits on his own. Bald Headed Hoes.
Willie D is I love watching his
Willie D has his own shit. Bushwick, he had some hits because he got shot in the eye. Bushwick got shot through his eye by his girlfriend. He was beating on his girlfriend. She shot that nigga in the eye. Now think about how crazy this was. This nigga's a midget, a little person, trying to beat on his girlfriend who's a regular body person. She had to pull out the blicky and shoot this nigga. And the nigga made a song about it.
Was in all the movies and stuff back in the day too, though.
Say it again.
He was in some movies and stuff back in the day, right?
Bushwick? I don't remember Bushwick being in no movies.
No,
he might have been.
He wasn't the midget in Martin that wanted to beat up Martin.
Nah, that was Martin playing Martin, nigga.
Nah, the little midget that okay.
Oh no, I know you're talking about. No, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Nah, but no. So like, if we talking about like some Texas classics, it's gonna be like all that old school DJ Screw shit. So it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna tell you some shit. If you know, you know. It's gonna be 3 a.m, right? By Lil Kiki. It's gonna be June 27th. That's the shit. June 27th is like.
That's the one Drake remix, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The long freestyle where everybody rap on.
June 27th, that hoe was on the tape. The tape is like 38 minutes long. It's just like niggas just freestyling the whole time, 38 minutes long. So like that was like a legendary, like the shit is so legendary. You know me, I'm from Houston. My wife's from Houston. We got married on June 27th because of that shit. Like I got married on that day. That's how Houston.
That's like a day for y'all. That's a day.
I've been trying to tell niggas I'm a real Houston nigga. I got married on June 27th.
Okay, what's my shit? I got 25 lighters on my 25. Dress.
That's Fat Pat. Fat Pat passed away before his time, so he got 25 lighters. He also got a song called Tops Drop, which is a classic in Houston. Tops Drop. Trunks keep popping, tops keep dropping down in Houston. So you got that. You got technically 25 Lighters is DJ DMD. Is DMD and it's Fat Pat. But DMD, that nigga got saved now, so he came out with a new song called 25 Bibles. This nigga crazy. So, yeah, nigga crazy. So like, yeah, like all the Texas shit is gonna be like all that old screw stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anything old school screw, like anything before the Michael Watts era is like classic. Not saying the Mike Watts shit's not classic because it's classic too.
Mike Watts.
Mike Watts. So Mike Watts, that's all the Power Wall. That's all the Chameleonaire, Mike Jones. That's Mike Watts.
Well,
so DJ,
he had them or something.
So yeah, so DJ Screw, he's the one who invented the whole slowing the music down. That's DJ Screw. He passed away in like, when did he pass away? Shit, I was in high school, so he passed away like 2000, somewhere around there. And then Michael Watts so DJ Screw is from the South Side. Watts is from the North Side. North Side, South Side, Houston didn't never mess with each other like that. It was always beef. So so Screw was South Side, and everything was all these Screw tapes on the South Side. And then Watts started doing Screw. He started doing the Screw music up on the North Side, slowing it down up there. That's where you get Chameleonaire. That's where you get Slim Thug, Paul Wall. That's where you get Mike Jones.
Trick bag. I'm gonna put you in a trick bag. What side of Houston you from?
I'm from the Southwest. I'm from the South Side, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a South Side nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a South Side nigga. So, like, yeah, we had like in Houston, we had in terms of like we didn't really do a lot of dances. Like it was like the South Side shit we had was like the South Side, and then Fat Pat had a song called Body Rock, but it was just, you know, it was just niggas just body rock, body, you know, it was just like Dallas was the niggas that was on the dancing shit. That's where you getting like, you know what I'm saying? So when we saw someone like
what you know about me?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that all that. Yeah, we didn't do that in Houston. We wasn't on no dancing shit. So when we got all like the Florida music, even the Louisiana music, they was doing like, you know, all the like, because when I was growing up, Florida was bounce music. That's all they had was bounce.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was Trick. Trick was like the young dude coming up. Like you said, though, it was Luke.
Yeah, JT Money.
JT Money.
Yeah, Uncle Al.
Yep.
Uncle Al.
Yes, it was all them cats. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was. I remember it was a big deal when they put your boy in the damn in the one video. They had your boy Edrin James in the damn Take It to the House.
Yeah, back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was a big deal, nigga, because he was wearing the grill in the games.
Goals, Edrin James, legendary down there.
Like people don't understand like now how big of a deal it was that Edrin James was wearing his goals in the game in the NFL.
Oh yeah, with Peyton Manning.
Manning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like people don't even get, you know what I'm saying? Like how
that was part of his so crazy story out here. Shout out Orlando. That was part of his Hall of Fame speech. So his son went to high school with close relative, my best friend's stepson. They both. So his son went to Dr. Phillips here in Orlando. So when his dad got inducted in the Hall of Fame, you know, they all went to the little party, and that was a big part of his speech. Was like, I was able to do this my way, you know. Right. And you know, with the goals, that's like something he brought in. And now you got Justin Jefferson, all these kids out there with full diamond teeth while they're playing the NFL. And you know, Edrin James took. You remember Chad Ocho was another one.
Yep, he started wearing them. Yep.
See, that's a real Miami thing. So in Florida, that was like a kind of like y'all got that shave your hair. And y'all,
no. That's some Dallas shit. That booty.
But, you know, when y'all got that, that's kind of like all right, I'm outside. Like this, what I'm
right.
on.
Yeah.
The gold teeth in Florida, you get permanence, and it's like I ain't going back. Kodak got a thing.
He said I ain't going back. Damn.
Yeah, that's what it is. Kodak got a thing. All permanence, no Novocaine. They take it even farther now. Like but that's like a Florida thing. So Edrin James, Ocho, shout out to them. They was really someone. You remember Udonis Haslam used to have the
did,
bottom.
That's okay. That's what I was just gonna ask you, because when I came out, we used to come out there to play AAU games, and niggas used to say we from the bottoms. So who, like, what the hell is considered the bottoms?
That's Miami.
That's just okay, Miami. Okay, niggas like nigga, because they wouldn't even say Miami. They're like, we from the bottom. They would have, they would only have bottom goals. They're like, we from the bottoms.
Yeah,
like, okay, that's like, all right, nigga, respect. We don't know what the fuck you talking
that's, about. That's even like shout out Bridgewater and them. That's like Miami. That's Miami. Yeah, all day.
Yeah, so they do they still just get bottom goals, or they didn't switch?
Nah, they do the whole thing. Nah, they all.
Yeah, because when I was coming through there,
Wicks is the thing. Non-Florida niggas got everybody wearing wicks. You know, that was
okay. So where did that start in Florida though? Was that started in Miami?
That started in like Broward. So the bottoms, Broward and Miami is one county. This Fort Lauderdale, all that is Broward. Miami is here. It's right there, neighboring counties.
Gotcha.
So like, yeah, it's always one. But I would say like them, and then really all them country towns though. Like Florida's still country in the middle of the state. So all them country towns, when you see like the Sammy Watkins and all them boys, I was telling you, they from, we call it the muck. They from like the Everglades area and all in the swamp and in the middle of the state. They still country though, you know. Whereas like we look at Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, like we call that the city. Everything else is really country. We closer to like Georgia for real. If you
right. If you look at the map, yeah.
And you kind of think of just how like demeanor and how niggas act. So them wicks that come from getting dreads and never getting your shit retwisted. You just naturally let them wick up. No, for real. So then niggas, the Haitians and the Jamaicans and the island people, they start standing them straight up.
Gotcha.
And that's where you got the whole new, like, think about how that's taking over the whole, like, that shit was, the women would grab their purse and hold on tight if they seen a nigga walk in the store. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a normal, you got kids going to pay money to get their hair wicked up, you know? So it's just crazy. Now, what I credit y'all for is though, like from us outside looking in, y'all with the grills with the pop-ins. Yeah. Like the Paul Walls and the
that was our
first
shit.
time coming to San Antonio, I seen what is it called when the gold is like crinkled? You know, it's like the man, I don't know what's the proper name for it, but y'all got a certain way that y'all wear y'all gold teeth. Also, it ain't just the flat gold like how Florida niggas wear it.
Right.
Y'all have like the crinkled gold, and y'all wear the big plates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what?
Y'all niggas wear them big ass earrings, them big ass gold earrings. That
well, you know me, I'm
your whole ear.
I'm the only hooper you know with no piercings or tattoos. Like I'm still true to that. Like I never had my ears pierced, and I ain't got no tattoos. Niggas like, when you gonna get? I used to get clown. Nigga, to this day I get clown. Like all my homeboys still be like, nigga, why the fuck you ain't got
none either.
They be like, nigga, you ain't got your ears pierced. I'm like, bro, listen, I'm 40, I'm 42 years old now, nigga. I ain't thinking my goddamn.
Too late now to pop out with the earring, huh? You might as well pop out with the Michael Jordan hoop, man. Come on. Man.
Although I was so wild, nigga, back in the day in college, nigga, I used to wear. Listen, this is gonna fuck you up. I gotta find some pictures, nigga. I thought I was Tupac in college, nigga.
Oh, you had the nose ring?
I had the nose ring.
You had the high right, low left too. You had
no, nigga. No, but I used to walk around campus with the rag tied around my head. I used to walk around campus with the rag tied around my head in the front with the nose ring in.
No, hold on, because you done grew the hair back. I know you was tripping back in the day. You done grew the hair back.
Yeah,
I know back in the day, boy, you was on it.
Yeah, you couldn't tell me I wasn't on my Pac shit.
You was all Tupac from Juice.
I was on my Tupac. Yeah, I had my damn nose ring in. Shit, I had the nose ring shit. Yeah, I was on that type time. And I was like, yeah, let me stop doing this shit.
What would you say is like a fashion statement that you would say like you could direct point that like, okay, that's Texas influence? Like, what would you say y'all biggest influence kind of in one of those forms?
I mean, so like if you listen to our music, nigga, our shit was about starching your jeans coming up in the 90s and 2000s. It was about like starchy, archy jeans. Like that was our shit, nigga. Like fresh pair of jeans, starch crease. With
Starch with the crease, old school.
Starch with the crease, old school shit. That was like Houston shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
stand up. When they
stand up your shit with the stay flow, nigga. You standing them hoes up. That was our shit, nigga. You gonna have the crease in your shit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be polo down with the crease with some J's on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how
that's y'all, polo
yeah.
A polo collar shirt on. With
you're gonna throw your polo on there. You're gonna have some starchy archy jeans. That's what he's calling them, starchy archy. You got some starchy archy jeans, polo on, and you're gonna have some J's on toes. But you can get away with like some gangster Nikes, you know what I'm saying? Throw some gangster Nikes on or some shit like that. But yeah, that was
what y'all call them.
Say it again.
So what's a gangster Nike? Like what?
I don't even think I just call them hoes gangster Nikes. I don't even know what the fuck them hoes is actually called now, nigga. Hold on. I don't even know what the fuck the gangster Nikes actually is, nigga. Let me see which one of them hoes is. Like, goddamn.
In Florida, we brought out
the Cortez. The Cortez. There you go. The Nike Cortez.
On West Coast shit. That's
gangster Nikes. Yeah, we throw them you can throw some gangster Nikes on. I mean, niggas in Houston too. K Swiss was always gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you can throw you some K Swiss on.
K Swisses.
Yeah, you can throw some K Swiss on. You can throw you some J's on. You know what I'm saying? Back then you can throw you some polo boots on.
Oh, y'all was rocking the polo boots? Like
hell yeah, nigga. Polo boots. We wasn't a Timberland. Houston was not a Timberland city. We was a polo boot city.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we didn't rock no Timberlands in Houston like that.
Yeah,
we was a polo boot city.
Like Atlanta.
We fuck with the polo boots heavy in Houston back in the day.
Houston give me Atlanta vibes. That's funny you say that because that's like real Atlanta-ish.
We fuck with the polo boots heavy.
I would say in Florida, the Dickie, you know, the two-piece Dickies that everybody rocking, that was Trick Daddy, the all-black Dickie fit. I don't need an outfit just to match, you know, like, what it say, all-black Dickie just to match my kicks, you know, like. Always, and then, like, they clown the black Air Force Ones. That's some Florida shit. Black Air Force Ones. Or all black Reebok classics. If you see a nigga with all black Reebok
classics, used to go. Yeah, those used to go.
YN, boy, stay away.
But see, too though, you gotta remember then when I was coming up in the late '90s, early 2000s, you can go to Foot Locker and get a 3 for $10 on the white tees.
Oh yeah, that was me too. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get you a 3 for $10.
We used to yeah.
You get the white tee, you throw the white tee on with your joint, you good no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
I go get me 3 black tees and 2 white tees.
So you throw them tees on.
You after a finish line, they start competing with each other. Yeah.
Facts. You can go in there, pull up, get you the all black, all white. You know what I'm saying? You good. Throw that on with your jeans, as long as the shoes was popping. You know what I'm saying? You was straight. You know, in the age, this was for Johnny Dang got really popping. You can go over there. You can get you a pull-out grill for shit. $100. You can go get you a cool little pull-out grill. You know what I'm saying? $100. Go to the mall over there, get you a pull-out grill in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my niggas. If you know, you know. You can go to Sharpstown. That's where Johnny Dang started off at, Sharpstown Mall. You can go over there, get you a pull-out for $100. You know what I'm talking about? Go over there, $100. Get your night. I'm talking about just like a basic boy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Just a basic little pull-out. This is back then. So back then, 100 was a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no easy shit to come.
That was your thing, huh? Get you a little pull-out, get you a little fresh polo, crease your jeans, start your jeans.
Man. You good. Man, you so good. That's what I'm saying, though. But I'm going to tell you what fucked it up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I give a lot of respect to Florida because I remember the day, you know, I remember when Nan came out.
Ooh, you don't know Nan?
I remember when Nan came out.
You don't know Nan?
I started dating a girl because I thought that she sounded like Trina from that fucking song. I popped on everything I love. I started dating because I was like,
hold on. Wherever that girl at, that was a ratchet motherfucker, right?
Oh, she was
like, she talked like Trina.
I went to prom with her too, nigga. I was like,
she's a ratchet motherfucker. Shout out Trina. They got her performing at SeaWorld.
But Nan, when Nan came out though, like Nan was like so different because clearly we had already had like Foxy, right? We had Lil Kim, and they was talking they talk. But Nan, I mean, to be fair, Foxy had the back and forth with Jay-Z, right? And the ain't no nigga shit, right? But Nan was like the next level of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that bounce beat. You know what I'm saying? It was that like the beat was crazy. You know what I mean? And she went crazy on there. And Trick talking that shit. He talking about like, you know, he talking about the polo. You don't know Nan that wear more polo than me, bitch. You don't know Nan. You know what I'm saying? He talking crazy. So yeah, I mean when that Nan came out, Nan was crazy.
That's something. And growing up in Florida, like I never even realized really that's something also. It's just a way, like a slick way of talking, to where like, okay, even like I showed my girl that song, Nan. And I'm like, my mom had me when she was 16. Shout out moms.
Yeah.
I was born in 94. I remember being a kid, my mama rapping that whole Trina verse. Like, you know, I would get the pass to be able to cuss if I was rapping Trick. Like, as a kid, I was rapping, anybody want motherfucker die? Come see. Nigga, that's right. That's, like, I could tell you the whole thing. Me and my little sister would go verse for verse. Like, I grew up in that Trick Daddy Trina. Like, my mom was in Miami in those times. You know, they're real close to my family situation.
Right.
There's that crazy funky way of talking and speaking, and girls being that right there, like what now is the city girls, and like that is the Florida, that's some regular Florida shit. So like how Trick Daddy was talking, you like, damn boy, he going ham. Like that shit, it be kind of in you just being from here, you know what I'm saying?
That's like, how you gotta talk to these motherfuckers, right?
Sometimes, like, bitch, you know, you gotta. that shit is crazy though, because like
sometimes you gotta talk like that, right?
That shit really be in you, bro. That's some Florida shit for real, man. That's some like niggas talk greasy, girls talk greasy right back to you. Then next thing you know, you like, oh, that's my homie. You know, like even if you see the way Trick and Trina go at it, they'll go at it like they worse enemies. Then Trick like, I'll pull up on a motherfucker about Trina. You know,
he ain't gonna let you go. He ain't gonna let you talk too crazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. You know it's crazy you say that because like when I was hearing this shit, I was like, yo, nigga, this shit is like nothing I've ever heard before. Like we've never heard like the call and response to the shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we heard the Lil Kim shit, we talking freaky, we heard the Foxy Brown shit, but the way Trick was talking was reckless. You know what I'm saying? And then she was right back.
You don't know Nanho. Like Like you don't know
that. She like nigga and you know fuck about 5 or 6 best friends. Like whoa, hold on.
She was.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, wait a minute, hold on, where you going with this?
Yeah. I would say they get it, but like I said, another one we got to give that credit to, Florida legend, Kaya, my neck, my back. People don't. That is a temper.
That's what I'm saying. She made y'all niggas 69 gods down there. She made y'all niggas freaky down there.
Y'all
niggas freaky down there.
Hearing that on commercials. They do their own little rendition of my neck and my back, bro.
You know what's crazy? Okay. So going back to Houston for a second, you know what's crazy? So when Screw Tapes came out, it used to be, you know, like the local niggas would try to get on them Screw Tapes and do their freestyles, but also what kind of Watts Swisher House brought to the shit was they would slow down R&B joints.
Ooh.
So they would play like DJ Screw would just like take beats, slow them down, and let niggas freestyle. What the North Side did, right? Shout out to my nigga Ron C. He was the nigga who kind of started that. They had something called fuck actions. So fuck action, right? It used to be a whole like mix CD. They had like different. You can look them up. They got them shits on what you call them now? On what's the shit they on like you go to your music shit right now, whatever you got, you can go to fuck action. Yeah, on Apple. You can go to fuck action right now. They got them shits on there. They had fuck action like volume to whatever, right? And it would be like slowed down, chopped and screwed R&B songs, right? And like the coldest fuck action of all time was when they had that Adina Howard t-shirt and panties. Like to this day, I don't even listen.
Panties on.
I've never listened to that song regular. I've only listened to it screwed and chopped. That's the only way if it come on regular, I turn it off. I only listen to that shit screwed and chopped. Cause that's the only way I want to hear it. That's the way I remember it. That's the way I hear it.
So that's funny because, and it's crazy how close we like Florida and Texas really, because in Florida we got certain parts of Florida do chopped and screwed, like Tampa, Jacksonville up north, they known for chopped and screwed. South Florida do sped up though. That's a whole
everything is hype. Yeah.
But it's sped, so they gonna take an R&B song and speed it up, and that's how you get some of the dances. Like most famously, the little Florida Bean, that's Iman. You know what I'm saying? That's an old Iman song that they sped up. You know, and so that's fun. Like how you got screw tapes. So Uncle Al and all them back in the day, they would set up big speakers in the hood in Miami, and they would speed it up, and it'd kind of be a party, you know, get people twerking and stuff. But that's funny you say that because parts of Florida do the chopping. Like Betty Wright is a legend in Florida. Betty Wright from Miami, the queen. They would chop and screw her music. Like
I saw Trick said like he related to Betty Wright.
Yeah. She like the founder down there. But like you'll get certain no pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain is the shit. Yeah.
You get all them and they'll chop and screw it, and then in certain parts they'll speed it up. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So like we used to like, you know, like it's certain songs that like, you know, when you listen to T-shirt and panties screwed and chopped, you don't want to hear it. And again, like shout out to my niggas who know. So there used to be a thing. You used to be able to bootleg, right? Screwed and chopped tapes. So they used to be like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They used to say in the screw tape, if your shit ain't got no stamp, you got fucked. Cause like on the real shit, they used to have a stamp that said like, boom, this is the shit. So like if your shit ain't got, they like, nigga, if your CD ain't got no stamp, you got some bootleg shit. You know what I'm saying? So you wanted to have so they made it so you wanted to have the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
So where y'all would go to like flea markets? What y'all had? Like
that's what I'm saying. So like to this, like right now, I think I don't know if it's a historic marker now, but I think it's like working on it. Like the DJs, like there was a DJ Screw like shop that's like a historical marker in Houston. Everybody know where it is. That's where you go to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Watts came out and it was a little bit different. So I don't think they got like a spot for Michael Watts. Because when Watts came,
screwing them kind of at odds.
Screw had already passed. So there was never a time for them to be at odds because Screw had already passed on. You know what I'm saying?
So you say Chamillionaire and them came from Watts.
That's all Michael Watts. Chamillionaire, Slim Thug,
so that's Swisher House.
That's all Swisher House. All that shit is North Side.
Oh, okay. So Swisher House and
Swisher House was actually the niggas that took the shit nationwide. Although wanna be a baller, Lil Troy, that's Southside shit.
Oh, that's Southside.
That's Southside niggas. Matter of fact, the nigga who like the hardest nigga on the shit is
who had the best verse on that shit?
Well, nigga, it's very easy to say. The nigga with the best verse is goddamn me, Youngster. That nigga from my hood. That's a Southwest nigga.
What part? What's the hardest part of the song?
On Wanna Be a Baller? That's the nigga say, what's the highest shit go?
I'm out of town song.
Yeah, that's him. That's youngster. My about gone. Santa is good. In my hood, names understood, got money in my hood. I'm pushing big body, can't stop it. 49.8, got to sell a million copy. I'm cross globe up and on Optimo, hit the stove. I'ma go real slow. Yeah, that's youngster. And it's crazy because youngster just had a beef with Lil Kiki recently, and I felt so bad because I'm like, y'all niggas is legends. Y'all shouldn't even be beefing. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kiki, that's Southside. That's the nigga that's the Southside song. That's Lil Kiki.
Southside.
Yeah. And I'm like, why y'all beefing? But they beefing because Houston got a June 27 day and they got a 713 day. Right? So 713, that's the area code in Houston. 713.
Okay.
So that became a day because niggas started like repping that shit in their songs. Nigga, we from the 713. You know, that was when like niggas first. That's because Louisiana started repping that 504 shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So niggas started repping that 713.
Okay.
And so like you got a 713 day, but you also got a June 27 day. Yeah. So June 27 actually supersedes 713. So it's a whole goddamn mix up right now in the city because Kiki and Youngster is beefing. And Youngster got a crazy song outside of that called Knocking Pictures Off Your Wall. That's a classic too. Beating down your block, knocking pictures off your wall.
The hardest nigga who don't get his love is Mike Jones.
Okay.
Mike Jones might have took it the most worldwide.
Let me be honest with you.
Mike Jones might have took it the most worldwide though, because listen, we ain't know nothing about Houston. We ain't know nothing about Texas. I'm telling you, Florida niggas was bumping that Who Is Mike Jones out.
It's crazy, and no disrespect to Mike Jones. And I think he would probably, he probably won't, because no disrespect to Mike Jones. But out of all the niggas from the H that like popped off and made it in the city, I'm trying to think. Is he I was gonna say he's the least respected in the city, which sounds crazy. I don't, because that sounds like, no, because that sounds negative. I don't want to make it sound that way. But like, you gotta think, bro, like, sitting sideways is out of here, right? Sitting sideways, boys in the days, that shit is crazy.
But whose song is that?
That's Kiki. That's you know what I'm saying? That's all them niggas. That's Switch House. You know what I'm saying? You got Paul Wall on there. Paul
Wall kind of was the one who got to go in between both.
Paul Wall kind of actually got Kiki to come over to Switch House, but then you got I'm gonna tell you. So here's some shit you wouldn't know. You got what I was gonna say, Tipping on Four Foes, right? So take Tipping on Four Foes, right?
Probably y'all best song. Probably I would say y'all get the most hype. Everybody when that shit come on.
No. No. Like in the city, that shit go crazy, but like it's not like in the city. I'm telling you, in Houston, if you go to Houston and go to a club, they gonna get hyped for that. But I'm gonna tell you the two joints in Houston. That's what the three joints in Houston that's gonna set it off. Southside, 3 a.m, and then my motherfucking nigga Zero.
Mo City
Don.
That's my shit. I like that.
Mo City Don gonna go crazy.
When I moved there, I was like, nah, I gotta learn this shit.
Mo City Don go crazy in the club, nigga. Yeah. They put that shit on everybody. Know that whole word for word.
Trump full of
yeah, that whole go crazy.
I'm on those military money.
I'm a motherfucking soldier. Yeah, that whole go crazy, nigga.
Go crazy.
Yeah,
see, we didn't know that one before.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's some real Houston shit. Like you got to come to Houston to learn that shit. Like that's some, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in Missouri City from like when I was in elementary up until like 4th grade. I was in Missouri City. So like, yeah, that's them niggas. Yeah, them niggas turned me out on some 5 Deuce Hoover shit, all that. Anyway, niggas had me out there wild. I was out there wild. But nah, it's funny though, like all like the musical shit, you know what I'm saying? Because So for like Houston, we always fuck with Louisiana. We fuck with Memphis. We kind of low key back in the day. We kind of skipped over Georgia and went to Florida. It was Louisiana, Memphis, and then Florida. Back then, like Georgia came along later.
MJG, that's what made y'all like Memphis.
We fuck with Ball and MJG. We always fuck with them.
Because of their association with Pimp C and Bun.
There you go. That's why we fuck with them. But that was really it in Memphis, though. It wasn't no other scene. Like 3-6 kind of was there. 3-6 was bubbling, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It hadn't really popped. Like you had to, it was on like some like if you know, you know. So like, we fuck with 3-6, but they hadn't went like nationwide yet. You know what I'm saying? So like we was fucking with Ball and G and 3-6, and that was pretty much it. We was fucking with everything out of Louisiana, and we was fucking with everything out of Florida. Georgia, though,
guys like that.
They really hadn't popped at that point, though. You got to think, Outkast come out, like Dungeon Family and Outkast, all that shit comes out
96,
in like
98.
Yeah, like that shit comes out later, and they doing their thing. Aquemini, Southern, Southern. What's the shit called?
Southern, yeah.
Playalistic, Cadillac, Funky, all that. Yeah, that shit is out. You know what I'm saying? Like we fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? But like we so into this DJ Screw shit that like we ain't even. You know what I'm saying? Like we slowing everything down. Okay, so anything that was popular, we was slowing it down.
A real Texas debate. Who got the best verse on Still Tipping?
I think it's Slim, personally.
Mike Jones, man. When Mike Jones come on, it go crazy, bro.
Now look who creeping, look who crawling, look who balling in the mix. It's that 6'6" Slim. Come on, man. I fuck with Slim. I'm a Slim Thug fan. I'm a Slim Thug fan. I ain't gonna lie.
When Mike Jones come on the song, the whole energy go off, though.
I mean, he was the one with, listen, people still know Mike Jones' goddamn phone number to this day.
That's what I'm saying.
281
330 8004.
Hit Mike Jones up on the low, right? Like
we like that's that, bro. We was
that
really
shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
We was
that shit was crazy.
Like I wasn't really rocking with Lil Flip. I remember watching the beef tapes when T.I. went and pulled up and got beat up with Lil Flip. I remember like listening to old Pimp C interviews where Pimp C was calling everybody out, and he was like, he one of my favorites. I love to just listen to him talk. Like he talked so funny and slow and like an old school.
He like we from the
like one of my uncles. You know what I'm saying? I love this. Them niggas lying. Them niggas lying. Ain't no nigga whoever did nothing getting nothing for no 14. You know,
them niggas, we gonna flush your drugs down the toilet, nigga.
Yeah, so I love to hear Pimp C. Like I really love I love deep diving into this region shit. Okay, so just to take the conversation further, like, see, I want rap to get back to that, like some regional shit. Like I want niggas from
everybody
Texas.
Just sound like everything.
Sound like niggas from Texas. I don't want a nigga from Texas and Moneybagg Yo, and I gotta figure out, is this nigga from Memphis or is this nigga from Texas? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody kind of try to mimic the same type stuff. I like the regionals. Like I loved coming to Texas and seeing y'all reaction, and it make you like, damn, I gotta go get hip. I had to go learn that zero. I'm like, man, this shit hard. You know, I had to go learn that 25 light. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm out here in Florida. I'm like, oh yeah, let me throw my little Texas shit in there real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I love the regionalism. I love the different cultures. Like you see it, and even just the way y'all talk to each other, you know, y'all look different. What was it? I noticed y'all use the word hoe a lot, but y'all be like, nah, that ain't no hoe. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be like, that's y'all is saying that shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Like Nah,
we say already.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's our shit already, nigga. Yeah,
Yeah,
already.
like y'all got certain little vernacular, and
Yeah.
that I'm like, okay. Everybody know Florida. We say jit. You know,
Yeah.
we call stuff green. That's like a like that. That's if I say green, that's messed up. You know, oh, that's green. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that green ass nigga, like he kind of a jacked up person. You know, like I love picking up on different slangs. You know, kind of seeing what y'all feeling, what y'all ain't feeling. Y'all gotta show my boy Mike Jones some love. Paul Wall deserve a lot of love too, though, for Texas, because Paul Wall he always gets skipped though. But I gotta say, Paul Wall pretty much every time he rap, he keep up with everybody. I done seen Paul Wall rap with Kanye.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, he was on that. He was on what's the song?
Slow.
That's a classic.
G Herbo just remade off the beat, and I'm like, man, Paul Wall snapped harder than him.
Yeah, he went crazy on that on that Drive Slow.
Yeah,
Drive Slow. Like we was always proud. Like when a Houston, like that's why Big Pimpin' was so big for Houston.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that one.
That's why Big Pimpin' was so big.
And Big Pimpin'.
Yeah.
And after learning the stories and all, and how they say he
wasn't want to do this shit.
Feeling it like that.
Yeah.
And say, my boy pulled up in a full suit to the beach. And
man,
he gave him like 10 bars.
Like I was a Jay-Z fan before that because I had a homie that his older brother, even though he had grew up in Houston, he had an older brother that was like 10 years older that had grew up in New York. So he was putting us on like Nas, Jay, Big L, all this old like New York shit. So like I was already a fan of Jay shit. Like I was already jamming Reasonable Doubt back then before niggas like even knew what it was. So I was fucking with Jay already. But like when Big Pimpin' came out, that's what solidified Jay-Z in the South was Big Pimpin'. That's what it was Big Pimpin'.
That lean up in my cup.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Pimp C, and look, shout out to Pimp C, because if we being honest, right? International Players Anthem, he got the best verse on that motherfucker too. I love Andre 3000. I love 3 Stacks. I love 3 Stacks.
You disrespectful.
Come on, I love 3 Stacks, but come on, my bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rub. Come on, man. When he come in that motherfucker, it go crazy.
Oh man, hold on.
And I love Big Boy verse.
Ooh, my bitch a choosy lover. Ooh.
Like
on top of the cover.
Money on the dresser, drive a compressor, top
notch
hoes
get the most, not the less.
Come on, man.
It's like the
$40 in the club, fucking up the game, bitch. You get no love.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He was
she be cross country tracing all that she got 1,000. Come on, man. That nigga go crazy on that hoe. And he talking about some real shit because he said, driving Bentleys off the lot, I smashed up the gray one and bought me a red. That's real shit. He really wrecked his gray Bentley and then went and bought a red one, nigga. Hoes like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That nigga went crazy on that hoe.
And Bun really always kind of get overlooked, but Bun
he do
his thing.
Rolling solo time to get down with the team. Yeah, he go crazy on that hoe. Bun B go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to
you. Yeah, Bun B go crazy. And that's another guy, Bun B. I've seen him featured with a lot of greats.
Yeah.
Bun always do his thing. I done heard Bun B on songs with Drake.
Yeah, Bun gonna always Bun B do him.
With everybody, he always gonna do his thing. Shout out Bun. Yeah, man. I rock with the old school Texas. Yeah, I like that shit, man. Shout out Pimp C, shout out Bun, shout out Texas.
I'm gonna tell you though, I gotta go back. My favorite, listen, I think an underrated Trick Daddy song. I don't know how y'all feel about it in Florida. Thug Holiday is my shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Just
like
man, that is my shit, nigga. Thug Holiday is a bad motherfucker, bro.
Trick got him though. Trick got it's
Yeah.
another one in Florida that we love. America. That's a Trick Daddy song for everybody. Go do your history. We can't talk about it on here, but he really break down America. What's the other one with CeeLo? Oh, freaky ass, freaky ass
Yeah.
Always wearing my
nigga CeeLo.
Always wearing my jeans, baggy, saggy, sugar water for the lacky. Yeah. Sugar water, a mayonnaise sandwich. Trick Daddy was on some real country shit. Everybody know I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a thug is hard.
Everybody know Trick love the kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. That's super hard.
We gotta. I told y'all last time though. Plies, he one of the ones in Florida. Plies got some hits, boy. And niggas don't want no smoke with Plies. I'm gonna say for our real rap bag, if you want real rap and you want bars and you just want consistency, Rick Ross, we gotta go ahead and acknowledge. Rick Ross has probably had one of the best bodies of work, like giving you albums that you can like. Ross's albums are top tier. Almost
I ain't
all.
gonna lie to you, bro. I promise you. I used to try to do my DJ. I ain't gonna say I got a lot of respect for DJs, so I ain't gonna like put myself on that level, but I used to do my little shit, right? I promise you, bro. It's a lot of sets. I used to start off with Aston Martin music. That shit is so fucking hard. That shit is just like the shit is just so like the hook is so hard.
Masterpiece of a song.
That shit is hard, bro. Like when you put it on the beat, when it dropped, the hook, the singing, everything is just hard, bro.
Right. What about that? Here I am.
Oh,
I got $100 I can spend on
crazy, bro. Here I am is probably, I think that's probably his most underrated song.
She can be my lady, she can be my lover. He go crazy.
That shit is crazy, nigga. Yeah, Here I Am is crazy.
Crazy, bro. Like
Here I Am is crazy.
Ross got those. And
because that's when them niggas, what's the nigga's name? Them niggas, it was two brothers, right?
Cool and Dre.
Cool and Dre, there you go. Yeah,
Cool and Dre making all the beats.
That's when they was like super hot.
Yeah.
That's when they was super hot.
I was even watching, like, Ross went through that run with, like, we never seen 50 Cent try to end somebody and they just really take it to the whole, like, Ross really was the one who, like, all right, 50, you really can't fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, we seen the whole picture come out of him being a correctional officer. It ain't matter. You know what I mean? He ain't even deny it. My boy went and wrote a book about it. You know? So Ross, Plies is one we always gonna love. I would say Trick still kind of hold the throne. But then you got these young boys like to the youth. Rod Wave is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Rod Wave.
Like, talk to them little niggas at the gym and ask them about Rod Wave. Like, Rod Wave is ridiculous, bro. The kids is singing Rod Wave word for word like they really been through real life problems. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah. You got Boss Man D-Lo going crazy right now. Oh man, it's everywhere. He make a minute and 30-second song and
they go crazy.
They go crazy. Kodak, we gotta pray for him. He needs to
shout out to Yak.
Shout out to Yak. Yak really supposed to be like the one. He just got it. At first it was JL9s, whatever. He just gotta really be here to reap the benefits of, like he put all this good shit out there. Like I want Kodak to be able to kind of take his victory lap and enjoy it. But yeah, like Florida, we ain't got the history that y'all have for real.
Nah, I think y'all do got the history. That's what's cool. Y'all got more history of like hits. Like our shit is more like regional. Like y'all hits like went national. That's what I'm saying. Like the Luke shit went national. The 69 boy shit went national. Like y'all
my
shit.
homies, we always have this argument. The biggest thing out of Florida, though, you know, is who? Who you think? Biggest thing come out
like
Florida?
ever?
I'm gonna tell you who completely changed his whole everything. Pitbull.
Oh yeah. Mr. 305. Yeah, he went
went
crazy.
from Mr. 305 to Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, it's funny because when you can see old pictures of Pitbull with them nappy ass braids in his hair. He took all that shit out.
Ross and Khaled and all them.
He was wearing jorts with the
Cool
gold grills and all that shit.
All them.
Yeah.
Trick.
I seen pictures of Pitbull. I've seen pictures of Pitbull with braids and golds in his mouth.
Yeah,
that nigga started wearing suits.
Boy, like he was
that nigga started wearing suits.
He was the Cuban white dude that was raised in the hood down there in Miami, had to fight and get his little respect from the brothers. And Pitbull went from rapping with all them to, all right, I'm finna lap y'all. Nah, Pitbull is like one of them.
Right. I hadn't even seen, he ain't made no music in so long. Yeah, his shit went crazy. Mr.
No, we just ain't listening to that type of music. He is like
Mr. 305 for real.
Lil Jon.
Oh yeah, Lil Jon. But Lil Jon an Atlanta nigga though.
But I'm saying like how they took that step into like
yeah.
Everybody know shots. Turn down for what? You know what I'm saying? Like once Lil Jon went there, you know, Pitbull with a lot of them songs, we gonna do it tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Making other type of music.
Yeah. They went out of there. So yeah, y'all got Beyonce though. I just seen Beyonce just won an Emmy. So
we do got Beyonce. We do got Beyonce.
Telling me stories like, oh, Beyonce in middle school. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Houston, we gonna always have two people. We got Beyonce and we got Scarface. Like we gonna like Beyonce is Beyonce and Scarface is Scarface. So like we gonna be good with them two, no matter what.
We got the movie Scarface though. You know what I'm saying? We got
y'all do got the movie Scarface.
We got the movie Scarface though. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Y'all do got the movie Scarface down in Miami. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like Miami is so legendary for like the start of like the whole dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like throughout the like country. You know what I'm saying? Like it talks about like the clubs down there, you know what I'm saying? Havana, you know what I'm saying? Running back and forth. Yeah.
Well, just think about it. It's like you can literally, and I think that's part of the reason why so many people want to go down there and visit, go do the little Ocean Drive. Like you can literally go on Ocean Drive on South Beach and go see where it's similar to like driving through LA and driving through Crenshaw and all. And you're like,
right.
This is this movie. Oh, this was
right.
In Miami, it's like you go Ocean Drive. You like, damn, Bad Boys, damn, Scarface, damn, All About the Benjamins, damn, this and this. You know, it's just like, you know, even me being from there, it's like, damn, y'all, I had to stop the homies. Shout out D Rose. I'm like, D Rose, what scene is this? You send me the clips all the time.
You're right.
Like, right here where Bad Boys was, you know what I'm saying? When he, you know, it's crazy. Like the scene when he was fighting the Zoes shooting while they was driving.
Right. Yeah.
Every single time we go, you know what I'm saying? We be right there. I'm like, y'all ain't even realize, you know.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Hold on, we finna get up. We finna start. We finna end on regular time. We're gonna go to some overtime. Let me end this on regular time, though, Ross. Stay with me though. Let's end this on regular time. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in with us. Hit the subscribe button, and y'all gotta stay with us. Man, this nigga got balloons and shit. We out. Y'all stay with us for overtime though.